Hi, my name is Alexandra Stock, and I'm a curator based in Cairo, Egypt, and I was a jury member on the most recent Open Call for projects in New York, the 2019-20 Open Call. It's been a very rewarding experience to see what people from literally all over the world are engaging with and writing about and thinking about. And it's also been very interesting to engage with the apexart team in this way because they're all very dedicated to making the highest ranking projects a reality. And for me personally, it's been very rewarding to see that this open call process actually works because you are letting go of a significant amount of control over the institutional programming. But it does come together in the end, and that actually has been an amazing thing to witness and be part of. And if you yourself want to be part of this, it's incredibly easy to do. You don't have to have a curatorial background. You actually don't even have to have an art background. You just have to commit to, genuinely engaging with the projects that you receive, the proposals, and you should absolutely go for it.
Hi, my name is Kevin B. Chen, and I'm an artist, curator, and educator based out in Oakland, California. Thanks again to apexart for opening up the jurying process to university students, many of whom have an interest in becoming curators themselves one day. The task is straightforward, yet so complex. How well can you communicate nuanced, weighty ideas in 500 words or less, with no images nonetheless? I guided several classes of students through the jurying process, which opened their eyes to the power of clear, sharp writing, and how to mirror some of the best examples in their own written proposals. In 2019 and 2020, I had students in my exhibition design classes at San Francisco State University in San Francisco, California, and my two galleries laboratory classes at Mills College in Oakland, California, participate in both the International Open Call and the New York City Open Call. Thanks again so much, apexart, for the opportunity.
Hi, my name is Johanna Lasner. I was born in Ecuador. I am based in White Rock, Canada. I was a juror for the outside New York City Open Call this year, 2020. I chose to participate as a juror because I love what apexart has been doing. They're one of the very few organizations offering real inclusive opportunities and support not only to established but also to emerging cultural producers, curators, activists, makers, and other individuals within this democratic open voting process. So yes, I wanted to support and be part of that.
My name is Jiivanni Redmarks, curator and cultural ambassador. I am from Jamaica, currently living in Florida. In 2016, I agreed to become a member of Apex's International Panel of Jurors. Unique because the panel of jurors is unknown to each other. Since then, I've made myself available as a juror, and each time I feel a sense of being enclosed in a room with one-way mirrors, forcing me to commit to my 50 counts. Being a part of the process allows me to meet and read the stories of artists globally. Apex's judging process is a brilliant idea in that it preempts charges of favoritism.
I'm Yulia Sysalova. I live between Russia and Greece, and presently I'm Athens based. First of all, I would like to thank apexart for this wonderful opportunity to be a part of this, I would say, global think tank as far as art is concerned. Throughout centuries, art summarized the human experiences of victories and losses and created new aesthetic and ethical standards of the era. I've been a juror for the apexart Open Calls since 2018, and I really love being able to take the pulse of life and be inspired by what inspires curators and artists all over the world.
Hello, I'm Alexia, curator in training and writer based in Paris. I found out about the apexart programs while working in New York City a summer ago. I became a juror since then, and I juried for both the New York City and the International Open Calls recently. It revealed a very enriching experience. Imagining, visualizing how each of those exhibitions could potentially turn out is really exciting and frustrating at the same time. It's like watching the trailers of so many movies you really hope you'll be able to see one day. You come across a lot of innovative and well-researched proposals. It's really exciting, and it shows how creative and engaged so many artists and curators are out there. It's really uplifting and inspiring.
Hello everyone, my name is Katerina Jovanović and I work at the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. I came to the apexart jury thanks to my colleague Ksenia Orel, and since I didn't know what exactly was waiting for me, there was a dose of skepticism about the approach itself, but I certainly did not regret agreeing to participate. At first, it was interesting to me that the judging is done online, and in that way it is possible for a larger number of people from several countries to join and give their contribution. Furthermore, it is a great moment for me that the received proposals are under the codes without the jury knowing who they are. It seems to me that impartiality and kind of objectivity are thus guaranteed, and that the art project is really being judged, not the person applying. I have been a member of the large apexart jury family twice so far, and it has proven to be a unique experience that has broadened my horizons and shattered prejudices about contactless judging. However, reading various projects, I realized that is a great way to feel this current of consciousness that preoccupies the contemporary artist, but also think a little better about the topics that are problematized to the artistic approach. So many thanks to Lisa and apexart team, and warmly from Rijeka.